What's up, guys? Today we're making coffee because I drink coffee like every single day before I work out. Usually around 3 cups at the minimum, and try and drink like 6. Coffee is for the soul, gives you tons of energy. I usually drink it black because it's less calorie. But I usually throw in tons of creamer anyway, so that's also lots of calories. But I'm going to show you guys how I make my coffee. You want to fill this guy up with water. This is a tea kettle, in case any of you imbeciles don't know. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. I'm going to shoot this in one shot, that way I don't have to shoot a bunch of videos. Throw that shit on the stove, close that. Where'd I put the lid? Put the lid down, turn the heat up high. We're gonna get that to boil. Well, no, it'll start boiling because it makes that little tray noise that comes out of this thing. Shit. After that, we're gonna weigh out our coffee on trusty old scale here. And where's my, hold on. Oh yeah, right here, right here. We get this guy. This guy goes there. Let me find the lid. Grab the lid. This guy goes here next to this guy. Grab some coffee. I'm trying to record and do this with one hand, so if I fuck up and start dropping stuff. Alright. We're gonna weigh out 50 grams of coffee. This is gonna make me about, is that grams? Can you guys see that? 50 grams of coffee, which is gonna make about 3 cups. That's all I usually make in this thing because it's kind of small. Oh yeah, there's one of those. Two of those. Let me get this. Three of those. Oh, 27. Big guy. Oh, 39. What's that? 46. Maybe one more. 53. Fuck it, that's okay. Alright, we turn this off. 50 is good enough. Be a little stronger. Coffee's all mixed up. It's not mixed up. It's all piled up in there unevenly. If you can see that. So you guys just shake it, get it nice and even, and then leave that there. And we're gonna wait for this to boil. Then fuck. How do I do? No. That's too bright. That's too far. So, I was trying to think of some useful things to tell you guys about the coffee and why I drink the coffee. I used to drink a lot of pre-workout, and that shit's intense. It works really well, gets you really hyped up. A lot of big lifts, a lot of PRs. Able to work out for like hours if I want to. But like, fuck, dude, like I can't sleep after I take pre-workout, any type of pre-workout, any brand, C4, blah, 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 all that, and I can't sleep. I take it and I'm woke for hours. So, to avoid that, I started drinking caffeine instead, which is great because, I can sip it. I drink caffeine at the gym while I'm working out, and it works way better than that C4 shit because, like, I go to bed just fine. So I highly recommend you switch if you're taking pre-workout. You can still take pre-workout. I still take it. I take it on bigger days when I'm trying to lift heavy ass weight. But for the most part, I just drink like 3 cups of coffee before I work out. I drink it on days I don't work out too. And fuck, dude. If you need more caffeine, then drink more cups. Sometimes I drink like 6 cups. My record for coffee is like 7 cups. I was hyped. So that's my 2 cents on coffee and caffeine. Shit, that shit is smoking. Look at that. That's how you know. Anyway, take it off the heat. Just like that. Look at that. Comes right down. Right down. Open this guy up. And we're going to let that sit for 30 seconds and let that cool down. Alright, that's cool. We're going to change this guy from grams all the way to pounds, ounces, milliliters. And we need 811 milliliters to 50 grams of coffee. We're going to pour this guy directly in there. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to get all the coffee just wet. And that's going to allow the coffee to bloom. And if you look, we're at 242. Water's in. Coffee's right in there. And we're going to let that sit for another 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds has gone by. It's at 242. And if you remember, we need to get to 811. So slowly in a circular motion, pour that guy in there. Oh, trying to record again. 7 and 811. Ooh, we're going over 827, but that's okay because if you remember, we put a little extra coffee in there earlier. So let me show you the next step. All right, I had to set the tripod up because it's getting too hard with one hand. Excuse me, that's crooked, but I don't really give a shit. So anyway, coffee's here. This is the press. Basically, make sure this part's away from the pouring area of the glass. That way, no coffee comes out. Stick this guy in there. You can press it down just barely above the coffee. And then you're going to want to tighten this guy. And after that, we're going to let this sit for 4 minutes to cool down. Then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, 4 minutes has gone by. You'll have to excuse me because I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready for the gym. I'm actually really late right now. So anyway, just take the coffee and you want to press it down slowly. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. 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 Mhm. 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 Mm. 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 Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.